This one is obvious to anyone who trims cows' feet on a regular basis. This is a sore cow's foot, and this is the Hoof GP. So we're at a regular farm today, and this cow has been routinely trimmed, but something has gone wrong. These environments mean that accidents can and do happen, and that is exactly what has happened in this case. Looking at this foot, we can clearly see it's been routinely trimmed, but can you spot what is a very obvious problem to me? So at a guess, this cow's foot hasn't been trimmed in a few months. I can tell that because this, although we can clearly see the model, is really blackened and it's thickened up. Also, all of these little cracks wouldn't have been here when we first trimmed her. So it's probably been trimmed about 2 months ago. Genuinely though, in the comments right now, can you spot what to me is a very obvious problem? Do it as quick as you can right now, because the problem will become apparent within the next few seconds. I'll give you a clue though. These cows do a complete 180-degree turn when they exit the parlour, and this problem is specifically associated with that exact movement and the problems the concrete underneath their hooves brings around. It literally tears the white line away from the interior of the hoof, causing what I hope you've all spotted. That's right, she has an abscess within the white line of this outer back right claw. This is not a small abscess, as during the course of this hoof trim, you're about to find out. It extends across the entire sole of the hoof, although right now, we can't really see any evidence of that. But experience tells me this is a very serious problem, and one that is about to get a whole lot more graphic. I'm pressing all over the base of her hoof with my thumb in order to try to determine exactly how far this abscess site reaches. And in case you guys are wondering, the mooing in the background is so loud because that is coming from the cow behind us, who is standing about 6 inches from the camera. I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's minds that this hoof is going to need a block, so we prepare that inside one by making sure it's as flat as it possibly can be, free from dirt and completely ready for block application. And because I already have the grinder in my hand, I take the opportunity to reduce the amount of hoof horn I'll have to remove with the knife. Become a dealer of the Hoof Grip Pro glue at thehoofgp.com. And also you'll find loads of cool merch there. And as we watch Kier try to kick that piece of glue off the ground and down the slats, I continue to remove every piece of detached hoof horn that I possibly can. This does take some time sometimes, and it can be tedious to watch and tedious to do, but the pain relief the cow gets from this and the increased chance of a full recovery is absolutely colossal, so the time spent doing this is worth its weight in gold. Kia is desperately watching over me to see every move, which is really good, to be honest. I like teaching them. Sorry, Kia. So I would desperately love to be able to remove this part of her horn. This is detached, but it is so close to the corium that I fear if I do, I might actually make things slightly worse. If I remove that, there is no doubt there will be a lot of blood because it is definitely still attached in some places. So the best thing to do is to leave it well alone right now. We've opened the pocket of infection so the abscess will drain out completely, and we're about to wrap it so that the lesion can start to heal. This is a case that absolutely needs to be revisited within the next couple of weeks, and that is exactly what we'll do.